guys, today I'm doing a look and it's a smoky eye look, and I'm using my Colorista palette from Sephora, which looks like this. And all the eyeshadow colors that I used are from this palette, and you can see this palette has a little mini palette inside that you can pop out the different colors and put them in. So that's the palette I made, and if you have this and you want to make your own out of there, you can see which ones I took, which ones are missing. So there's those two, that one, and that one, and that for the lip color. Then I took these two colors down here. And I love this palette because it's so versatile and it has a lot of different looks that you can do with it. So hopefully I'll be doing another look with this palette, and they're on sale at Sephora.com for $28. And I think it's a great value, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. So, yeah, it's a great look, and it can be worn with false eyelashes, but unfortunately I didn't have any eyelash glue, so I didn't use eyelashes, but you're welcome to if you like. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Okay, now I've already done my foundation, concealer, and primer, so let's go ahead and get started on the eyes. Okay, I'm going to take a large eyeshadow brush from Estee Lauder and just pick up a light flesh-colored eyeshadow and put that right under my brow bone as a highlight. Okay, and then since I'm doing a smoky eye, I like to start with the darkest colors first and go from the bottom to fade to the top. So I'm going to start by using a eye pencil from Estee Lauder, and I'm just going to draw a thick line across my upper lash line. It doesn't have to be very neat because we're going to layer shadows over it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take that down on the lower lash line, and I'm going to take it to where the colored part of your eye begins. Okay, now you're going to take a smaller brush and go ahead and smudge out that liner, bringing it up. Okay, that should just create a little bit of a smoky base to begin with, and then what we're going to do is dip that same brush in a matte black color and just apply to the lash line. You can even use a clean eyeshadow brush for this. And then using what's left on the brush, just go ahead and trail it down to your lower lash line and smudge out that line a little bit and continue the line. So now you're bringing the color to the inside of the colored portion of your eye. And then go ahead and do the same process with the other eye. Next, we're going to take this large eyeshadow brush again to apply another eyeshadow color. And this brush picks up a lot of product, so just very gently tap it into the product. You don't need to pick up too much. And then just go ahead and put that on the outer part of your eyelid and blend inward. And then taking a smaller eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in with a dark brownish gray and just do the same thing, concentrate it on the outside and then blend it inward. Then the next eyeshadow that we're going to use is a goldish color. And so what you're going to do is you're going to want to clean off both that small eyeshadow brush that you had and the even smaller brush that you used for the black eyeshadow earlier. And first we're going to take this brush and dip it in the gold and just trace the inner corner. to take your small eyeshadow brush and get some gold and just blend that from the inside out to the middle. That's just going to soften everything up a little bit, give it more of a warm tone. Then we're just going to take a blending brush and sort of blend that out all the way across the lid so the colors really run into each other. Just lightly brushing. Then we're going to take a crease brush and dip it in a warm brown color, and then just apply it right above the crease to kind of help blend the highlight tone into the darker colors. So this isn't a super dark crease color, it's just one that'll kind of act as a medium in between. Okay, and then for the eyeliner, I'm going to use a mineral eyeliner, and first I'm going to go ahead and tightline my upper lash line. So I'm just using the angle brush to put this on. And then I'll just do a thin line across the top. And then I'll just take what's left on the brush to trace along the bottom. And this eyeshadow or eyeliner, it's sort of, when you tightline with it, it sort of transfers a little bit onto the lower waterline, which is okay because that's the line that the look that I was going for. Because I want it a little bit on the lower waterline, but I don't want it overpowering, so that's good. So I'll just go ahead and do that with the other eye. Now I'm just going to go back to that dark brownish gray, and I'm going to use that to go over just the top part of my liner to kind of make there not be a line so it looks like it just fades into the liner. And then I'll just trace that same color over the black down here to soften it out as well. Then I'm going to take my small eyeshadow brush, dip it in the gold just to pick up that inner corner a little bit once more. Now I'm just going to take my angled brush and put some matte black eyeshadow on the outer half of my waterline, like where the black liner already is. So I'm not going to go all the way in with that. And that's it for eyeliner. Now for mascara, I'm going to use Maybelline Pulse Perfection in Very Black, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my lower lashes. And I'm going to try to leave the very inner corners free. So I'm not going to take my mascara quite all the way in on my bottoms. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And on my top lashes, I'm going to use some of Lashblast by Covergirl. may seem like it took me a really long time to apply mascara, but it takes a while to build up your lashes, and as you can see, I built mine up pretty thick. But I'm just going to go over the tips with my Pulse Perfection just to emphasize the length. If you want to go ahead and add false lashes, you're welcome to, but I'm not going to do that step today. So let's go ahead and do the rest of the face. Okay, so I've already done powder, and to continue on with the face, I'm just going to use a little bit of the lighter shade bronzer that's in the Colorista Palette. Just get a little on my Bare Essentials Heavenly Face Brush, and I'm just going to dust that along my whole face as sort of bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and take that down onto my neck to make sure that that blends. Now I'm going to go in with a blush brush and take the darker bronzer and do a little contouring. Nothing too heavy though. Okay, and then right on top of that contour shade, I'm going to take this light peachy shade from the Colorista palette and just run that right over the top of it. And then just bring your brush down to where they meet, so it kind of moves up the block right there. Then lastly, I'm going to take a light pink highlight shade and just dust that right over top of everything. And this shade is from a clear skin that I've used up almost everything out of, but I still have some of this left. And I like it because it's kind of a frosty pink and it gives a nice little highlight there. Alright, and then onto the lips. I'm going to take a shade from the e.l.f. Beauty Encyclopedia Lip book, and I'm going to take this nude shade right here and just use my finger to apply that in. This shade's one of my favorite shades in the palette. It's really nice. And then once I got that, I'm going to take a lip brush and using the palette that I constructed with